Now, Vice President Kamala Harris, all her life she's been raised with her mother, who's an Indian woman. She's been raised, with the Indian family, not really with her Jamaican side of the family. And Kamala, for a long time, identified as an Indian woman, but she pulls on the black side when it's convenient. Now, it's a reason why she didn't want to lean on the black side too much, especially her growing up on the Indian side. I want you to take a look at what this Indian woman has to say about black people.
I kind of get this comment. I know of at least 2 Indian families that disowned their daughters because they were marrying black men. And let's be honest, if Kamala Harris was half Indian and half white, we would be much more excited for her candidacy. But now is not the time. Indian women need to get out there and start organizing and not leave it all to black women.
Now do you understand why Vice President Kamala Harris did not really run around talking about blackity black, black, black? According to her, if she had a white parent and an Indian mom, she'd be the top of the top in the Indian world. This same creator, I saw she had another video. She said that if she was mixed with Hispanic, she'd have been okay too. But since she's mixed with black, that's a problem. That's why her community is not stomping for her, because they don't see her as Indian. They don't. They're like, no, she's not one of us. Y'all black folks can have her, but she's not one of us. Because think about it. Where is the Indian people stomping for her? Where are they? Her candidacy is shining a light on their anti-black racism. And I know for a black person that, at least because we used to all think that, listen, I was even naive at one point in time to think that, darker people would be more on our side, right? And then when I learned it's not about their skin, it's about their mind and what they identify with. And all these so-called other darker people that come definitely into this country, and even especially India, that's one of the countries that they will attack a black person like it's no tomorrow, practice racism, and then they don't like when people expose them on that. You understand what I'm saying? They really don't. A lot of them is a shade lighter than me, but don't like black people. That's the crazy part. Like, dude, you are the shade lighter than me. Some of y'all may even be almost dark as me. Your hair may be just a little straighter, but you were colonized by the folks too. And listen what she said. If they mix with white, oh my God, that's great. The same people that colonized them. Do you notice that we are one of the only group of black people throughout the world that don't have an affinity for them folks like that? Even in the African continent. I've seen it, so you can't tell me I'm lying. Them folks colonize you, taking your resources, doing all kind of things, and you still smiling and all that when they show up. Like, they the reason your homeland look like that. But you smiling when they show up. We are the only, and they look at us like we crazy because we not smiling in their face either. And then when things jump off, like what's happening in the UK right now they're looking at us like, oh, yeah, y'all was right the whole time. Yeah, because we know these people. We know them. But you know how I feel about it. And I'll tell any black person that if somebody don't want you, you don't want them. You don't deal with them. You don't do whatever. That's why I'm a firm believer of if we all can just work together as a people, we'll be fine. We don't need these other groups. We don't need them. We don't need to visit their countries. We don't need to date them. We don't need to marry them. We don't need to do it. Listen, in they family, they know this. They will take the life of their own daughter if she even think about marrying a black man. They call it honor killings. Look that mess up. Look it up, but I'm telling you. They will take the life of their own daughter, or they will gang violate their own, let a bunch of men gang violate their own daughter. They've done it. That's how they get down in their homeland. We don't even do no crap like that as black Americans. That's why for sure, when we say they not like us, they're not. Because we don't have that level of savagery like that. No, we don't. Do we got some Pookie and Ray Rays? Yes, we do. But even Pookie and Ray Ray not on that level. Pookie and Ray Ray won't take the life of his daughter because she married somebody he didn't agree with. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, you know me, like I said, I've been off of that. I've been off of that. I'm like, look, I work with my people, And listen, I work with individuals of all communities if they prove themselves as one we could work with. If they are a true ally, but they have to be an individual. I don't cut for groups. Don't do it at all. And I'm telling all my people don't do that, because let's call it what it is. The whole world can't stand our guts, and they prove that mess every day.